It's one of the most important election battles in America, the 2022 race for the U.S. Senator from Missouri. Republican Roy Blunt is retiring, and all new tonight, Blunt visits St. Louis, and Fox News' Andy Banker tries to pin him down on the field of Republicans looking to take his place.
Senator Blunt says he came to the new Plumbers and Pipefitters Training Center because he believes in it and he wanted to see it. He's not running for re-election, so he wasn't campaigning. He doesn't have to do that anymore. But he does have some thoughts about the people who do, the people who want his job. It had the feel of a campaign stop. Senator Blunt donned a welding mask during his tour. The soon-to-be 26-year veteran of Congress is free to campaign for the candidate he wants to fill his shoes.
I think it's a dynamic where Republicans actually gain seats in both the House and the Senate, and I would expect a Republican to follow me in the Senate.
Eric Greitens, the former Missouri governor who resigned amid allegations of sexual misconduct and campaign finance violations, has already announced. Missouri Attorney General Eric Schmitt has too. St. Louis County Congresswoman Ann Wagner is considering a run, as is St. Louis Attorney Mark McCloskey, who gained international notoriety when he and his wife brandished guns at protesters outside their home. I asked the senator what he thinks of the field so far, who has sought his blessing.
I've talked to all of them, and I'll continue to talk to all of them, and I think I've answered that question.
He says his candidate should expand apprenticeships like this beyond skilled trades to everything from running a bank to running a grocery store. During his time on the Labor Appropriations Subcommittee, support for apprenticeships has more than doubled to more than $185 million a year. For those who think he can be talked into running again, with control of the Senate possibly riding on his seat, think again.
I feel good about the rest of this year and all of next year, and I feel good about leaving at the end of this term.
Any endorsement, he says, will wait until at least candidates officially file to run next spring. Andy Banker, Fox 2 News.